Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Washington Mystics. And from the district, Washington, D.C., I'm Blake Suniga with our so-called experts, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we're glad you could join us for this matchup. Well, this game could turn out to be a fast-paced and frantic battle, considering how both of these teams like to get out and attack in transition.
We'll see high-pressure defense and quick offense. Teams not really spending too much time getting into their sets. It's a great way to get ahead of the slower-paced team, but with both teams running at top speed, this could get interesting.
Well, the real test is going to be the stamina of these two squads. I think they're really bound to get worn out if they spend all game trying to outrun each other.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Ball Queen. Picked by Russell. Fires for three. Nailed from three-point land.
It's funny. It's almost like she has a radar. Sue Bird with a great feel for where her teammates are. That comes with experience.
Here's Deladon. There's a screen by Cloud. Deladon shot is off. Now here's Duchess. Defense is right there. Here's Russell. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, in the era of the stretch 4 and the stretch 5, Mercedes Russell is a throwback player. She's a 6'6 center who is not going to be chucking up threes.
And the old school game of Mercedes Russell, it still works in the modern WNBA.
Well, the pure 5, the pure center, it's effective when it's someone like Russell, a great finisher. Mercedes was second in true shooting percentage back in 2021. Doesn't waste her chances around the rim.
He's off on the first.
I think Russell has a promising future in this league. It's clear that she wants to keep getting better, and I think she will.
And she's good on the second.
Well, you look back at the 2019 Mystics team, and they certainly etched their place in history with the WNBA title. The first Washington team to win it all. It all came to fruition after they had a league-best 26-8 record in the regular season.
Now here's Austin. Now Cloud. Back to Austin. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Always bringing the energy. Shakira Austin with effort points, and those buckets feel bigger than just 2.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
The 3, and the basket by Ball Queen. That 2019 Washington team was dominant, setting a league record for offensive rating.
Just about 116 points per 100 possessions, a scoring machine that led the league in shooting. And on the individual side of things, Elena Deladon, MVP back in 2019 as well.
Well, Natasha Cloud is a player who just gets better every year she's out there. A second-round pick out of a smaller school, Cloud fought for a spot in this league, and now she's thriving.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And looking at point guard Natasha Cloud, her numbers have improved each season.
Now, Cloud having a great 2019 playoffs, helping the Mystics win their first WNBA championship. And off the floor, on the front lines of social justice initiative, and Natasha Cloud always ready to speak her mind and make a difference.
The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
Bird with it. Austin picks her up. Russell with the bucket.
Such a high IQ. Bird just figures out defenses. She dissects them one pass at a time.
Deladon outside. Back to Cloud. Alicia Clark on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Austin. The tray. And another miss by Washington. And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
Deladon outside. Back to Cloud. For 3. The shot off that time. And the Storm going the other way now. Bird outside. Duchess. Charles in the post. Deladon covering. A nice shot by Charles.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Pass to Austin. And here's Deladon. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
With her height and skill, if you're going to hack at Deladon, you better hope she doesn't get the shot up.
The top recruit in the nation out of high school, Elena Deladon, actually played volleyball during her first year of college.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you know, Deladon was set to go to UConn, but last minute decided to go home.
Came back to Delaware. I wanted to be close to home. She's very close to her sister, Lizzie, who has cerebral palsy, is blind, and is deaf. So spending time with Lizzie was so important for Elena Deladon.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Duchess. Defended by Atkins. Now here's Ball Queen. 8 points for her. Pass to Duchess. From outside the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. The Mystics trailing. Here's Cloud. Deladon outside. Back to Cloud. Alicia Clark on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Out to the wing. Bird left side. Down low. Russell with the bucket.
Looking mobile and playing in attack mode. It's nice to see Russell make these sharp movements in the pick and roll.
Washington calls timeout. Walker Kimbrough with it. Ariel Atkins on the wing. From the arc. And another miss by Washington. Seattle in the lead. Pass to Ball Queen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Outside Atkins. Shot to end the cold run. They get it again. Hines Allen, good.
One of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. Hines Allen chipping in some second chance points, and those always are very extra tasty.
Now here's Duchess. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Shoots the three. Aguilar grabs the miss.
She's missed everything this quarter. Everything. Every shot she's taken has been a miss. I mean, it's just been hard to watch.
Outside Atkins. Picked by Walker Kimbrough. That doesn't go either for Ariel Atkins. Now Ball Queen. She's got 8. Russell with the screen. Ball Queen. And the Storm miss again.
Well, with how good the Mystics have been lately, it's kind of hard to believe that they really struggled over the years. From 2003 to 2016, Washington didn't win a single playoff series for 14 straight seasons.
Run deep, Ariel Atkins. It's good from long range.
A player that truly loves to learn. I think it's cool how Atkins is always asking questions because she is all about competing and improving.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Storm making a change here. Now here's January. She's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Hawkins outside. Jones. No one near her. It's Jasmine Jones on the wing. Over Lloyd. And Elizabeth Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's her first foul.
Personal foul. Team's first team foul.
Here's January. Outside Williams. Pass to Lloyd. It's Ezzie Megbagor, high post. Now Talbot. Great pass to set up the land.
Nice awareness there by Megbagor, finding her open teammate for the bucket.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Covered by January. January with the steal. Now here is Lloyd. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Now here's January. D right on her. Clock at 6. Screen by Megbagor. Williams can't get it to go. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Covered by January. Hines Allen can't get it to go. And here are the Storm now. 6-point game. To the paint. January outside. And stolen by Hines Allen. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Storm. They lead by 6. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. First quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
With teams jousting for playoff position, this has to be the most captivating portion of the regular season.
Absolutely. All you have to do is get in and anything can happen. Think back to 2021, that WNBA Finals. It was the 5th seed against the 6th seed.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Charles. Elena Deladon with the block.
People forget Deladon's one of the best shot blockers in the league. She helps prevent buckets, too. That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Here's Prince. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layups.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Deladon outside. Pass to Machida. Back to Deladon. It's stolen by Megbagor. Inside. And Lloyd gets it to go.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Now here's Machida. Covered by Lloyd. There's her third field goal, and she's now made half of her 6 shots.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Prince. Lets it go from 11. Nice jump shot.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Here's Deladon. She's got 7. And there's a whistle. That goes on Megbagor. That's her first foul.
Team's first team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Screen by Austin. Here's Machida. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. It's on Mercedes Russell.
You cannot let Shakira get the ball down low. Austin is too much to handle.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Shakira Austin grew up in Fredericksburg, Virginia, just a bit south of Washington, D.C. So I imagine she was pretty thrilled to be drafted 3rd overall by the Mystics.
Second free throw, no good. And Austin, of course, going to the Mystics in the 2022 draft. A great situation for her.
Oh, and she hit the ground running in D.C. An old school 6'5" center. Austin had a double-double in her second career game. Expect Austin to pile up the boards for years to come. They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game. She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Seattle in the lead. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Prince with it. Pass to Ball Queen. From deep. A rebound by Deladon.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. Tremendous IQ from Deladon gets her teammate an open look. She's such an underrated passer.
And here's Ball Queen. 10 points for her. And there's the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Washington has possession, trailing by 4. Here's Cloud. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. You talk about on-court success. No team has more championships.
That one's off. Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
And the second free throw, good.
And for Cloud, it's really about improving her shooting percentages. She's definitely got talent, but now she just has to focus on being just a little bit more efficient.
Now here's Ball Queen. To the middle. Russell. Down it goes for her 3rd basket in as many tries.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Deladon. He's got 7. Back to Cloud. 6 to shoot. Deladon, shot's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Now here's Bird. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Charles. The basket good off the assist from Sue Bird.
When it comes to scoring in the paint, Tina Charles is as good as anyone in the history of this league. Has every post move in the book.
Elena Deladon for 3. Offensive board. And here's Ariel Atkins outside.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
You got to be kidding me. Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
And why not? A nice way to pad the lead right there.
Let's all go to New York.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm all in.
Deladon outside. Back to Cloud. To the inside. Deladon, shot's good.
Well, tough start scoring, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, they seem to have taken the lid off the basket, gaining a little bit of confidence.
See if they can keep rolling.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Duchess. There's the three. It's not going to go for her. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Deladon outside. Hits it from three-point range.
He's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
Seattle calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Both teams changing it up here. Bird outside. Outside Williams. Pick by Russell. Pass to Talbot. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Back to Deladon. An easy 2 points on the layup.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Here's Bird. Pass to Duchess. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Now here's Deladon. 16 points for her. Walker Kimbrough. 6 on the shot clock. In the basket by Deladon.
She's really taking advantage of the defense they have out there. She is getting anything she wants.
Picked by Russell. Bird with it. Deladon picks her up. Yep, count it.
Veteran play call by Sue Bird, getting herself that little bit of room she needs to shoot.
Deladon outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Shoots over Williams. Walker Kimbrough misses. Seattle leading. Now Duchess. Now here's Bird. Over to the left wing. Duchess. And she gets the bucket.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Walker-Kimbrough. Nice D from Gabby Williams.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely scored that time. I don't know what happened.
Here's Duchess. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
Looks like they've shifted the approach away from trying the 3-ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from there and trying something different for now.
Now here's Walker-Kimbrough. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the wing on the left. Pass to Atkins. Shoots over Duchess. Talbot pulls it in.
Another miss. She's having an ugly game offensively.
Here's Duchess. Here's Talbot. 5 points in the game. Picked by Russell. Now Talbot. Fires the 3. Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
You don't want to foul her. Bird almost automatic at the line.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
At the line for 2.
She knocks down the first one.
Drafted first overall back in 2002, Sue Bird has done everything in the WNBA. Made all-star teams, won titles, really a true role model for any young player coming up in this league.
And so she hits both. So it's Washington now. 9-point game. Here's Machida. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams the screen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. So we conclude the first half. Storm out in front. Up 9. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. The second half just about to get going here. What can you say? Elena Delle Donne, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it was a pleasure to watch her at the steering wheel in the first half, driving their offense with her passing.
Everything has been running through her, and she's doing a fantastic job of keeping this offense clicking on all cylinders.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment. Bird outside. Pass to Duchess. Launches a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Sue Bird.
For a while now, Sue Bird has kind of reminded us of Chris Paul, but in the WNBA. No one does a better job of controlling the pace and making the right decision.
Delle Donne, guarded by Charles. Back to Cloud. Just 5 on the clock. Delle Donne, shot's good.
Another basket, and if you were to create an offensive player, it might look like Elena Delle Donne. The size, the skill to score from anywhere.
Now here's ball queen. Here's Russell. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Pass to Atkins. There's a screen by Cloud. But they get it back. Deladon left side. From deep. Good on the triple.
How do you guard Elena Deladon? She can play near the hoop. She can hit those threes. So talented, so much range. After winning the 2019 title with Washington, we didn't see Elena Deladon for 2 years. She opted out of the 2020 bubble season. Then in 2021, just playing 3 games.
Now here's Cloud. Deladon outside. Stolen by Russell. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bird outside. Russell. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7. And with Deladon, the league certainly missed her during those 2 seasons.
Elena is one of a handful of franchise cornerstones, players that are so good that any year when they're healthy, they're in the finals conversation. So it's really good to see Deladon back out there.
Pass to Duchess. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
To the paint. Austin uses the glass to finish the layup.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 tries.
Now here's Bird. She's covered by Clark. It's Tina Charles, high post. Misses off the right iron. Washington trailing. Cloud with it. Screen by Austin. From deep, Ariel Atkins. No good on that shot.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Bird with it. Austin picks her up. Russell with the bucket.
Looks like Russell's found her touch. She's so much harder to defend once she gets going.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
And with a finish like that, you know they're looking to extend the lead, put this game out of reach.
Now here's Cloud. Here's Deladon. Again, the Mystics score.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Ball clean, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Now here's ball queen. She's got 10. Lets it go from deep. And it's Austin with the rebound. Pass to Cloud. On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. That one rolling around and rims out. Seattle leading. To the middle. A nice shot by Charles.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Cloud outside. And she banks in the layup.
So deadly in the pick and roll. Cloud can pass it out of this set, and she can score it too. A real dual threat point.
And here's ball queen. Down low. Russell. And it's Austin with the rebound.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Guarded by Russell. And it's Austin missing. Outside Charles. Pass to Williams. Ball queen. Russell with the screen. Ball queen. No good with the triple. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Austin. She's got 9. Here's Walker-Kimbrough. No good from outside. And here are the Storm now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's ball queen. And no good. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way.
One of the biggest trades in league history. Chicago sending Elena Deladon to Washington back in 2017. The Mystics gained an MVP and changed the course of their franchise.
And the Mystics call time here.
Timeout is charged to Washington. Substitution on the court.
Let's keep it going, fans, for your Washington Mystics dancers.
Now here's Walker-Kimbrough. Covered by January. And the basket by Walker-Kimbrough. Now January. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Lloyd. Russell. She's guarded by Williams. The fader. They get the rebound. Rejected by Elizabeth Williams.
Standing at 6'3" with some length, some hops, Williams is a premier shot blocker.
Jones outside. Williams sets the screen. Walker Kimbrough with it. And Russell picks her up defensively. But she stays with it. Outside, Hines Allen. Jones. Can't hit from in close. And the Storm with possession. They lead by 4. And that one's good. Lloyd.
Showing some grit on the finish. Lloyd isn't easily deterred by physical defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's guarded closely. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Seattle.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to January. Williams sets the screen. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Hines Allen pulls it in. Here's the Mystics with the ball. They trail by 6. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Jones outside. Picked by Walker Kimbrough. Jones, no good. Pass to January. Russell with it. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Picked by Jones. Walker Kimbrough with it. Picked up by Lloyd.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
January outside. Back to Lloyd. Inside. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Seattle leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. January outside. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Storm. They lead by 8. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Jones. Pass to Machida. Prince grabs the board. And here are the Storm now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Ball Queen with the ball. Shoots from 12 against Seattle.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Kiana Hawkins, plenty of space. Over to the wing. Here's Westbrook. Hits the three-point bomb.
Fantastic trip down the floor. Jones working it to a wide-open teammate.
Now here's Ball Queen, guarded by Machida. And it's good. 2 points.
8 of the last 10 points. That's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
The defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage.
Now here's Jones. Over ball queen. And that one's good. Jones.
A younger player, but she still does use the mid-range a bit. Jones, I mean, she likes this area of the floor.
To the inside. Shot from 12. Charles, no good.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Pass to Westbrook. Jones. There's a screen by Machida. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, if she's not a player you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Now here's ball queen. Defense right on her. Here's Talbot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. He's perfect from the line this time. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kicks it out to Deladon. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's ball queen. Here's the pick. Pass to Charles. Shoots over Williams. And again, it's the Storm missing. The Mystics trailing. Now Cloud. Back to Deladon. Talbot pulls it in.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Prince. No good. Alina Deladon with the defensive effort. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to ball queen. Takes the 3, and Epiphany Prince with the 3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Cloud. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Prince. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to Deladon. And that's collected by Tina Charles. And here are the Storm now. Ball queen. From outside, off the mark.
Eventually, I think she'll start knocking those down again.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Deladon. Lets the 3 fly. Mystics again can't hit.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Washington calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for WNBA squad.
Here's Cloud. Deladon outside. Back to Cloud. They get it back. And that one's good. Austin.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Now here's Ball Queen. She's covered by Cloud. And here's Ball Queen. The three is up. Doesn't go for her.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Pass to Cloud. Screen by Austin. Cloud with it. And Russell picks her up defensively. A nice shot by Cloud.
The gutsy finish by Cloud. She's not afraid to go at defenses and score on tough coverage.
Now here's Duchess. Defended by Atkins. Here's Duchess. A rebound by Deladon. Pass to Atkins. Deladon outside. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
They've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. The second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Now here's Bird. Up top, Duchess. Tries again. Foul called that time on the way up. And they'll give her two chances at the free throw.
Never backing down from a challenge. Instead, Bird goes towards the challenge and forces the issue inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. And that's good as she hits both shots.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
She can beat you with the pass. She can beat you with the basket. Makes Cloud a great option down the stretch. Keeps the D on their toes.
Now here's Bird. To the paint. Pass to Ball Queen. 4 on the clock. And the Storm miss again. The Mystics trailing. Now Cloud.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Count the basket and the foul. And it'll be on Ball Queen.
Razor sharp concentration. Even when Cloud takes a hit, she keeps going through it, and it doesn't affect her.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performance.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Russell. Bird outside. Here's the three. She's off on that one. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Here's Cloud. And they call an illegal screen here.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Ball Queen with the ball. Pass to Charles. Second shot opportunity. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. Shots next. That's on Elena Deladon.
The future Hall of Famer Tina Charles. She's taken more than a few of these big free throws in her career.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What a year she had back in 2012. Charles was a WNBA MVP, going for 18 and 10, but also defensively, she was second in the league in blocks, showing her dominance on both sides.
And so she drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Austin. Atkins, 5 to shoot. Shoots over Duchess. And another miss by Washington. Here's Ball Queen. Clark with the double team. Russell, guarded by Austin. The three. Ball Queen with the miss.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Now Deladon, guarded by Bird. Fade away. Russell pulls it in. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
And here's Cloud. Outside, Atkins launches it. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and she commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. And what's your take, guys?
They can call all the timeouts they want, but it really isn't going to do them any good.
No, there's nothing they can do to salvage this one at this point.
Yeah, it's just stat padding time.
Here's Jones. And another miss by Washington. And So it's Seattle winning this one. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up.